cutthroat trout are a popular sport fish in western North America. They are highly prized by anglers, especially fly fishermen. Their name comes from bright slashes of color located beneath the jaw. There are 12 different subspecies of cutthroat in all. The Bonneville cutthroat trout is a Great Basin endemic found mostly in Utah. It evolved in the Lake Bonneville drainage basin. Lake Bonneville is the ancient Pleistocene lake that covered what would eventually become western Utah, along with adjacent parts of Nevada, Idaho, and Wyoming. Over time, Lake Bonneville dried up, isolating the cutthroat and a number of other fish in surrounding river drainages. In the first half of the 19th century, Utah rivers were still teeming with Bonneville cutthroat suckers and chub. But by the late 1800s, cutthroat trout populations were beginning to crash from overfishing and water diversions. And by the 1950s, the once widespread Bonneville cutthroat trout was believed to be extinct. Fortunately, a few populations persisted in high mountain headwater rivers and streams. The Bear River Range in northern Utah now harbors the healthiest populations of Bonneville cutthroat trout. These mountains offer clear, cold streams with naturally fluctuating flows, low levels of fine sediment, well-vegetated stream banks, and diverse, abundant in-stream cover. Dr. Phaedra Budy has directed a number of applied research projects aimed at improving aquatic resource management.
I'm Phaedra Budy. I'm a professor in the Department of Watershed Sciences here in the College of Natural Resources, and I'm also the co-op unit leader for the USGS Utah Cooperative Fish and Wildlife Research Unit. And I've been working on Bonneville cutthroat trout in the Logan River and beyond for about the last 15 years.
2 years ago, non-native brown trout were eradicated from certain reaches of the Logan River watershed. Now Phaedra has field teams measuring whether or not this made a difference in the population density, growth, and survival of the Bonneville cutthroat trout. Gary Thiede manages Phaedra's field crews throughout the summer. He blends teaching with directing the actual work.
Here we have the native Bonneville cutthroat trout. What makes this distinctive is its cut throat. You can see the orange slices right here on the throat, thus the name. This is the state fish of Utah. And what makes this different, easily identifiable compared to the brown, is you don't see those orange spots, but also on the tail fin, on the caudal fin, you see lots of spots.
The team sampled the fish using a combination of electroshocking and mark recapture techniques.
There it is. Oh, right here too. Here we go. Okay, here's one more.
Electroshocking is a common method used to capture fish for determining abundance, density, health, and species composition. When performed correctly, electroshocking results in no permanent harm to the fish. After measurements are taken, the fish are quickly returned to the river. Phaedra is optimistic about the long-term survival of the Bonneville cutthroat trout, both because of the partners involved in conserving it and because of the resilience of the fish itself.
In this area, we have a really great partnership, not just with the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources, but also with the Forest Service and then the university. And that's a really nice combination of partners because the state, the Utah Division of Wildlife Resources, is responsible for managing the fish. The Forest Service is responsible for managing the land, and then we provide the research expertise. And so we've been working together in that combination of partners. We also partner very closely with Cash Anglers, which is the local chapter of Trout Unlimited. And then that's a great part of the partnership also because they bring in the private angling spin on things, and they can also help do fundraising and build fences and help with different research projects. And so it's been a very effective and very rewarding partnership to be part of. Bonneville cutthroat trout are really they're really resistant and really resilient, and so they can withstand a lot of different stresses and impacts if we give them just half a chance. And so I think in terms of other imperiled fish, they have a really, really good chance of having a strong future.